Hey guys, what's up? It's Girl here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm LittleBella7117, and today is going to be a Fortnite tip video. I really don't have any ideas for hardcore. I kind of have one in the back of my head. Not sure if I'm going to do it yet, but basically over time I kind of came up with tips that you can use to get either better or get a win in Fortnite. So yeah, let's get to it. The background of the video is going to be Fortnite. I recorded that a little while ago with my friend Sergio. And basically, it is a little long. I'm going to cut it down. But I recorded was 21 minutes. I'm going to try and get it to like 15. And cut out pieces. I don't know if it's going to be, like, I know it's probably going to be long enough, but like, it might be a little too long. So you don't have to stick around for that. This is just a tip video, and I just have something in the background for you guys to enjoy. Anyway, so here are 6 tips. Yeah, 6 tips I have written down on a piece of paper here. There are 6 tips of how to get better or get a win at Fortnite. So, number 1, land at a place that, like, you know best on the map. Like, for me, it's Frenzy Farm. I know where basically every chest is. I also know where the upgrade machine is, so just in case I have enough mats to upgrade my blue pump to a purple pump, of course, that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, the second tip is to try and get full shield right at the beginning of the match, like really quick, as fast as you can. No one's going to expect you to have full shield in your first fight for the fact that you just landed, and if you have full shield, maybe if they have 50 shield, that's most likely expected, but if you have full shield, it's not expected, and they don't know you have full shield, first of all. So, since they're not going to expect it, you're probably going to win the fight. Or the battle, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, third tip, if there's an upgrade machine, well, use it. For the fact that upgrade machines are in the game, like let's say you have enough maps, like I said before, but if someone uses AR as an example, let's say you have a blue AR and you want a SCAR, but you can't find one. If you have an upgrade machine in your area, of course use it. You can get better weapons with it, and you know, for an AR you can also side grade the weapon, just in case you're better with like an AK instead of an AR. Anyway, a fourth tip you should have your volume pretty high while you're playing Fortnite for the fact that there's always a lot of noise going on, and you should also have visualized sounds on. Visualized sounds really helps because it tells you where like a helicopter is, if it's above you, if it's like on one side of you or the other side of you, or like a boat and stuff like that. And visualized sounds is really helpful. And if you have your volume high enough, mine's usually at 30. I would say, or like 25. I need it at least high enough so I can hear everything that's going on around me. If you can't hear anything that's going on around you, you're most likely gonna die because you can't hear the person coming after you. Now, the 5th tip, I'm pretty sure, is, well, play in your friends in creative or play Team Rumble to get some practice in. If you play against your friends in creative, unless they're like a lot better than you, don't play with them. If they're just a little better than you, play with them so you can get onto your level and then practice with each other. Personally, I would prefer Team Rumble for the fact that you are in an actual game with people you don't know, so you don't know their skill level. And that's how it is in a normal game. So I'll get a solo win or a duo or squads, whichever one. Unless you're solo squatting, well then I can't do that. Anyway, the 6th tip, the last and final tip is to get weapons you know how to use. Don't get them because they're a higher rarity than the weapon you have. Get them because you're really good at using them. For example, let's say I have a normal just blue AR, or a green AR, let's say, and I find a purple burst, right? I'm not going to pick up the purple burst just because it's a better rarity. I would pick it up if I'm better with it than I am with just a normal AR. In my opinion, I'm better with an AR, so I would keep the AR and leave the burst there. And sometimes it does kind of hurt me not to pick it up because it's a better rarity, but I mean, you should stick with the guns you're good with. If you just go with the guns because they're a higher rarity, you're most likely going to die because you're not good at using them. And like, if you're not good at using them, then what's the point of having them? Of course, like another example, let's say you have a green tack, and there's a blue pump laying on the floor. Don't pick up the pump just because it's a better rarity. Keep the tack if you're good with it. Now, if you're better with the pump, of course, drop the tack and pick up the pump. But if you're better with the tack, then of course, don't pick up the pump. Maybe if you're playing with friends, maybe they're going to want the pump and you can offer it to them and mark it and be like, hey, look, there's a blue pump right here. You want it? So, yeah, those are 6 tips on how to get better or how to get a win in Fortnite. I'm making this video for the fact that I know some of my friends who are not very good at Fortnite, or I just people out there that I see when I play against them that really aren't good, and I feel like people always look up tip videos on Fortnite, but sometimes I see the tips and they're tips I already know, like one tip, for example, land at a place that isn't named, like a not named location, because not many people are going to land there. Yeah, that's a good tip, but you don't know the area. For example, like I said before, my one of my favorite places to land, and a place I know best, is Frenzy Farm. I also know Risky Reels pretty well too. So one of those two places would probably be a place I land at. So let's say maybe once in a while you'll land at somewhere else, right? Because of course, if you don't know any of the places on the map, we'll stick to one place, try and learn that place, and maybe try and learn other places, so you have more of a variety to pick from. But that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to smash that like button and leave a comment down below if there's any other tips that I might have missed that maybe you use, and write it down in the comments. I might make a second tip video using your comments instead. And please subscribe if you haven't already. You don't have to, but I would recommend it if you like my videos. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!